Hi, Adam McChesney here. Thank you for coming to my YouTube channel today. And in today's video, we're going to talk about working on your business instead of in it. This is hands down one of the hardest things about being in business. You create a business from the ground up with the goal of quote unquote working for yourself. What often ends up happening, and I see it all the time, and I am completely guilty of this, is that you start out that way, but what ends up happening is you end up just creating another job for yourself, which is obviously not what we want to do as entrepreneurs, right? We quit potentially working for someone else because we want to work for ourselves and we want to create a lifestyle and that freedom aspect. The word freedom is something that I hear entrepreneurs talk about all the time. They want to be able to work when they want, potentially where they want, how they want, the style that they want, all of those different things. But the true freedom in running a business is having one that can run without you in it, that can function, it can maintain, it can grow, it can scale without you being at the center or heading up one of the key aspects within inside your business. So for me, that's more so the sales side and the growth and the business development. So that's why we just hired a director of client success not too long ago to really help me in that process and to really start owning that piece of our business so we can continue to grow and scale without it being all dependent on Adam. In order to do that and work on your business, you have to have all of the processes and systems in place. You have to have the SOPs, those types of things, but you have to then hire and surround yourself with people who are A players, but also believe in your mission and can see themselves in the future of your company. So all too often we start hiring people because maybe of their resume or because they were referred to us or they've been following us and they want to work with us, but they're not actually lined up with where you're trying to go. If you're trying to replace yourself in the business, you're still the one that is that chief visionary officer, the visionary within the organization. So they have to understand and align with where you're trying to go. A lot of times, this requires us to put the ego aside and get out of our own ways, which is not easy to do. We are entrepreneurs. We are convinced that we have the latest, greatest, and best way to do something. At the end of the day, some of our biggest growth from the business as a whole in terms of it taking on a life of itself outside of myself has been finding the right people and equipping them with all of the things that they need to do in order to be successful. While it's not easy to do, it's essential for us to do. And if we truly want a business that is actually a business, we must start working on the business instead of being so focused on working in it. Thanks for tuning into today's video. If you have any comments, if you liked a particular aspect of the video, or you want to learn a little bit more about how I've been transitioning outside of working in the business, feel free to shoot me a message. Always happy to have conversations around this topic. Thank you very much for watching today's video, and we'll see you next week.